Deuce and more. Deuce and more. Deuce and more. They tell you what they know.
Do it for Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Hey. Do it for Deuce and Mo. When it comes to the Kings, it's my favorite show. Do it for Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Hey. Do it for Deuce and Mo. When it comes to the Kings. Big hopes and dreams as we cover our kings. Never cover the kingdom, but we loving our kings. And we covered your prayers as we doing our thing. Big Deuce with the par, Lil Mo on the screen. Solo or together, still do it for team. Never switch up for $1 or revenue stream. So we always got each other, balance out the beam. Deuce and Mo, and that's the end of the theme song. Do it for Deuce and Mo.
We
Deuce and Mo.
live! It's our New Year's Eve extravaganza. Most people start it, 9 p.m., 3 hours before. No, we start our New Year's Eve special 23 hours ahead of time. How are we doing, 2025?
What up, Deuce? Hey, Morgan.
Hi. Oh my goodness. What a
I'm rooting for y'all.
great day.
And ban 8 p.m. start times. We don't deserve it. We are back. We are live. We appreciate all the basketball sickos who are hanging out with us late night. We hate doing these late, but we had no other option, and we say we are live after every game because, God damn it,
Give me a hell yeah.
we are.
There's no other way to go about it.
Don't go on. The Kings suck. No, we're live.
Give me a hell yeah.
Someone said, the Kings didn't give any effort. Neither should you guys. Just have a happy new year. Oh, no. We're live.
Let me talk to you.
We appreciate you guys being here for our New Year's Eve special. Hey,
It's just us pumping ourselves up.
Let's
Like,
go.
yeah!
it's fake energy. Fake energy.
It's not fake energy, but
I'm just kidding.
it is definitely like a. I mean, I didn't have this energy in the car back here.
No.
Then like feeling it now, it's like, why do I have it? I don't know. I just like being live with all of you. I definitely don't like losing like that.
If you have not done it yet, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, make sure to comment after the show. Let's go to the comments now and give some love to the people here right now. Joyce says, how can you guys be so happy that the Kings lost? We're not happy that the Kings lost, but if I let this team dictate my mood 24/7, I got some bad news. They are 8-25. I'd be pretty upset all the time. So no, I mean, we're going to talk about things, but I mean, I'm still going to have a smile on my face because we're also putting on a goddamn show. We're trying to have fun, Joyce. What is up, Boost? Relaxing too. The Black is here. What's up, Wong? The baby daddy.
The
Cameron, the baby daddy. Benny. Hey, Boost. Jordy. Seattle Sonic. What's going on? I appreciate you guys being here tonight. What's up, pal? Yep. And Digital Henry, you are definitely right. You are a sicko. Rayanne says, thank you guys for your positive energy and making the season bearable. I'm glad we can make it bearable, to be honest. Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
How about this?
What?
Fred Times 2 says, it's nice to see you live from France. Love the show.
Hey. Bonjour.
Jordan says, so Caleb Wilson? Hey, had a good game tonight, apparently. All right, let's start the podcast. It is way late. We're going to have some fun. Good event, all that stuff. Do some more. Going down 3, 2, 1. Hit my music.
Deuce and more. Deuce and more. Deuce and more. They tell you what they know. Deuce and more. Deuce and more. Deuce and more. The podcast that you know.
It is New Year's Eve. We're recording this at 12:35 a.m. Pacific time, thanks to an 8 p.m. Pacific time start time of the Kings Clippers. The final game of 2025 did not go too well for the Sacramento Kings. Keegan Murray back in the lineup after missing a couple of games. This one got out of hand early. let's say, the first quarter when the Kings were outscored 34-20 and shot 6 of 20 from the field. By halftime, it was 73-40. And then the final score ends up being the Kings losing 131-90. They are now 8-25 on the season with a day off before the Boston Celtics come to town. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm Deuce Mason. That's Morgan Reagan. This podcast is always presented by our friends over at Sentivo Vineyards and Winery. Can you believe it? 2025 is pretty much over.
It's over. And this is how it ends with this Kings loss.
Wow.
Well, this is how I'm sorry. I hope everyone has a fantastic New Year's Eve evening. But
and we're going to be here for the next 23 hours.
Correct.
Live.
Yes.
Can
yes.
you imagine
doing
we did a
this
23-hour podcast
after a Kings loss like that?
and we can only talk about this game?
Oh, what would we honestly? What would be like? We'd have to go player by player, both rosters.
I would never subject anybody to that level of torture. Why are we on so late, recording so late? Well, it was 8 p.m. start time, as we mentioned. We were in San Francisco for pre and post game, and then we drove back to Sacramento. So here we are to talk about what went down. This game, first things first.
Yeah.
My goodness. The Clippers all of a sudden have won 5 in a row, and they're playing good basketball right now. We will give the Clippers their love coming up, whatever.
Yeah.
Sacramento tonight, Morgan, from the jump. I mean, you would think they'd be a little used to seeing teams pack the paint on them. But tonight, they faced a Clippers team that when they're locked in defensively, like we saw last year, they're a very special group. And right now they're locked in. And one of the things they do that can mess Sacramento up, like the Lakers did, they could switch everything, right? They've got length, they've got size, but they also pack the paint like crazy against Sacramento. I thought the problem from the get-go tonight was Sacramento trying to finish in traffic on 3-4 defenders, get too deep into the paint, not move the ball, not cut, not slip screens, no off-ball movement, no real creativeness offensively. And it was disgusting.
Yeah.
In the paint at the half, they were 8 for 23 in this game. It was really a tough watch. What stood out to you with some of the offensive stuff early?
Mentioned how they penetrated the paint and got in there and then didn't know what to do. I mean, there are so many times that they couldn't even penetrate the paint, right? They couldn't even get past the first line of defense because there just wasn't enough movement. And it was whoever had the ball, hey, can you get around the big body that has their arms straight out and take up so much space? I mean, there was space taken up from the outside to the inside by the Clippers defense. But you know that's going to happen, so then you have to game plan for it. Game planning for it does not just mean one person on the offensive end try to go to work and make something happen. Everyone has to be kind of on the same page. This team is not good enough to play freely. They have to have actions like completely set up. They have to have, even if you want to run full set plays, however you want to put it, you have to be able to do so much more. You have to give this direction for this team, especially going up against a team that's better than them, that they're so unmatched against. And
Overmatched, yeah.
I'm sorry, thank you. Overmatched.
It's late. We're not going to hold it against you.
You can hold that one against me. But my whole point is the matchups throughout this entire league are that for this Kings team. And for them to not ever make those adjustments as a team when they do take on a team that's playing better basketball, that is a better team, I just don't. It's mind-boggling. I think you said on the post-game show it was mind-numbing watching how they were playing throughout this game. So yeah, it's just confusing at times.
You know, this group has obviously not played well this year. Breaking news at this hour. But tonight was one of those games that they just looked like deflated, broken, not okay. And one play that jumped out to me, we were doing a breakdown after the game on post game, and we were looking at some of the plays from the game where Sacramento was maybe getting too deep into the paint. And, you want to put pressure on a defense for sure. But when that paint is so packed, when you touch the paint and they're collapsed, like get off of it fast, because the deeper you go into the paint, it's harder, right? You're stuck
Arms
under
are
the
there.
basket. There's
Yep.
more. Yeah, right. You've got the, baseline to worry about. You got defenders everywhere. You got Carlin amped up, bringing in a dog toy because he's excited. Anyway, they were some of the plays. There was one player in particular where Westbrook was driving, and he had a chance to get off of it, and there's shooters around, and he didn't. He did not do it, right? Or there was a play where like Precious Achiuwa is underneath the basket, and there's 3 guys, and he's going up with it, and he decides to go up, and there's Schroeder standing there and Keegan, but no one's moving, and you just feel it from the group where it's just like, all right, well, they're gonna go up with it, and it's like, oh no, the fight has to be there on both ends, and it just wasn't tonight,
No.
and it was just so disappointing that you didn't see that. And as good as the Clippers defense can be and as locked in as they could be, the Kings yet again just play right into any opponent's defense. Like last game, it was the Lakers were like, yeah, go ahead, do your DeMar DeRozan ISOs. Like, that's fine. We'll live with that. We'll switch everything. And then tonight, it was like, we're going to pack the paint. Oh, you don't take threes? Okay, just keep attacking the paint then.
I just wanted to see a response from last game.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the thing that I look forward to with this season like this is an 8-win team. I'm not expecting them to I'm not expecting a W game by game.
Yeah.
I'm not going, oh man, can they get this win? Even though we do go through the schedule sometimes and go, God, where is there a win? Do you get lucky here? Does a team have health problems here or whatever? But I guess my overall point is something we've been saying all season long is control what you can control. And they weren't controlling what type of physicality they were giving or the communication on their defensive end. Sure, Kawhi Leonard was going to get his. I know we're going to be talking about the Clippers in a little bit as their own thing because, my God, are they fun as they get better and better? And why are they better? We'll go in that direction. But my whole point with the Kings is that, like, ultimately, all the little fundamental things, it just seems like they do not carry into every single game. And then when you do see those flashes of good basketball, it's so frustrating that you don't see it just like, you don't see them grow off of it. You see some individuals and some of the young guys grow off of what they learned from the last game and then do something better. But overall, as a team, you wish they could pick it up together because a young team needs veterans and you're like, well, what type of veteran is the right type of veteran? I just don't understand this mix on this team.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal to watch. And then, yeah, you're right. Defensively, they just had no answers for anybody. And I don't think anyone has an answer for Kawhi Leonard right now. But,
No.
Sacramento, started this game with Precious Achiuwa trying to defend him. It's just like, good luck. I mean, what do you do?
And they put Murray on Harden.
Yeah. And then they would, try to get Murray off of Harden. And, Murray was matched up with Kawhi sometimes. And even so, it didn't matter because Kawhi Leonard is just in such a groove right now. They just zero answer. And then it would just became, you just saw how deflated the Kings were. And it felt like Clippers were just out there playing free, having fun, throwing lobs, dunking, getting out in transition. The points off turnovers tonight, unbelievable. It was 28-4. The Clippers, this is when they did not feel Sacramento. They shot 51%. They shot 37% from 3. They shot 32 free throws. They had 29 assists and just 4 turnovers in the game. Just 4 turnovers. Meanwhile, Sacramento had 19. That turned into 28 points for the Clippers, 41% shooting. And, they took 27 threes, 9 of 27 from downtown.
Yeah, the Kings didn't make them feel them. And I think that's pretty much what the Kings did.
I mean, they just don't have the personnel. There was like some lineups tonight. I'm like, the Kings have like 4 guards out here. And it seems like the Clippers, every person playing right now is 6'7" or bigger.
Yeah, they always felt big. And by the way, you mentioned that to me during the game. I said, Deuce, that was the same thing we felt in preseason.
Yeah.
And that's why even watching that matchup in preseason, we're like, holy shit, this Clippers team is being slept on. People aren't talking about them. And then they ended up losing a shit ton of games. And then the Chris Paul stuff happens, and then they start winning. Kind of weird.
It wasn't totally right when that happened, though. They had still lost after.
For sure.
But now they've won 5 in a row. Something that I think is really important, talking about Sacramento for a second.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked so much about the young guys getting more minutes.
Ooh.
And we started to see that, right? Like Maxime Reynaud is getting more minutes right now and showing some things, right? He's showing some promise, even if there are mistakes along the way. Rookie, we get it.
Yep.
We've asked for more Neat Clifford minutes. Tonight, he has a career night, 18 points, 7 to 12 shooting, 3 of 5 from downtown in 29 minutes. Seeing more minutes. Now, the shift for me has to start where it's not just about the minutes, it's about the responsibility. I want to see not only Neat Clifford get minutes, but when he's out there, I don't want to see him chilling in the corner watching vets do their things and not really be active with the offense. I want Neat Clifford now to have moments throughout a game where he's running the show a little bit,
Where he's
which
creating.
you saw a little bit in the late stages of this game. And you went,
Yeah.
interesting. You know, I want Maxime Reynaud to get more responsibility out there. Someone like Devin Carter. I don't know what Devin Carter is, okay? But Devin Carter was available tonight. He played 7 minutes in this game.
The last 7 minutes of the game.
And you're going, well, you're getting your ass kicked by like 40 at one point. Like, play Devin Carter. Now, I don't know if Devin Carter is going to be a good player in this league, but here's what I do know. You drafted him last year in the first round, previous front office. Give him some time and see what it looks like.
Don't you just want to know?
I want to put the ball in his hands sometimes. Like, you know what? Lauren, let's see how you've developed. Can you handle the ball a little bit more? Can you knock down shots? I know he can do some other things in there. And there were moments tonight where like, oh, you see the athleticism, the attacking. But we're seeing this now in like 35, 40-point games where what I'm asking for now is, all right, you're sitting at 8 and 25.
Mm-hmm.
What you've been doing is obviously not working. This is the time where you dial down the responsibility from some of your vets. Maybe you start sitting one every once in a while, whatever, and just allow some of these young guys to do their thing.
It's no disrespect to the veteran players. And like, so much easier said than done. Like, try having that conversation with these guys who have the resumes, who have these huge competitive mindsets, like all the different things. Yes. But at the same time, this is what it is with this roster, with this organization right now. And it would be harmful to the organization, more harmful to the organization to just keep doing what you're doing. Like, you need to see what you have in some of these young guys, because if you see like, yeah, there's a future here with them building our depth. Cool. Like, this is what you need in the NBA. Awesome. Oh, it works with their contract. It works with the type of player they are. They're coachable, blah, blah, blah. All the different things. Yes, go in that direction. You're not going to know from just bullshit times or just seeing them in the G League and having them play a couple minutes here and there. They need to have exactly what Deuce just said. The responsibility of trying to get the team back on track in challenging moments, not playing bullshit moments in the last 7 minutes of a game. Again, it's not about winning. It's just about seeing who these guys are in all of these real minutes, real moments of the game, because that's what team you have right now.
You're trying to establish some sort of identity, right?
Yes, you're trying.
It does seem like the young guys
are more willing to form that.
They are more willing to play that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the times I've seen Neat Clifford with the ball pushing in transition, I'm like,
Dude.
I kind of like it.
I know.
He also will make some mistakes out there because he's a young player, but I want to see it. And someone in the chat was mentioning Keegan Murray too. I think it's Sydney in there. And it's so true. This is something we've been saying with Keegan. I want his responsibility to go up. And it felt like when he first came back, that was going to be the case. But then he gets banged up. Then he's out a couple of games. Now he's back. But I want to see that. I want to see where Keegan's like a number one option. Now, part of this could just be, hey, we're entering 2026. The trade deadline is in early February. And, some of these moves could be happening soon. And we'll see what it looks like. And these guys will just naturally get that. But there's also just no guarantees. And so I'm just working under the conditions that are here right now. I'm going, okay, I don't really, personally, I don't want to wait another month because Maxime Reynaud
Yeah.
got an opportunity with someone getting hurt. And now I'm
Yes.
seeing him grow and look like, all right, he's at least intriguing. Maybe there's something here. I want to be able to make some of those decisions on someone like Nick Clifford.
Well, and for example, you don't want injuries and everything dictating what they're going to decide to do. Dylan Cardwell back with the G League after Drew Eubanks comes back from being injured.
I was really disappointed with that.
Same.
And part of it, he's on a two-way contract, and two-way players can only be active for 50 games in an NBA season. And after the 50 game mark, you have to give them a guaranteed contract, standard contract. Not guaranteed, I mean standard, whatever. I understand trying to save some dates, but I'm just like, it's a balance, right? Like Dylan's been doing some good things.
Yeah.
And if he continues to do things, like who cares? Then just sign him to a standard contract.
It's
just sign
nothing
him
for these people.
Yeah,
A standard
I mean-
contract is nothing.
And they would. I understand you got Eubanks on the roster right now, but it was just for we've been watching Dylan a little bit, and you've seen some good things from him. Like he's blocking shots, good defensively, moves well, can
Deuce-
switch out. I don't even know what he is long term as an NBA
Sure.
player, but I already know what Drew Eubanks is.
Right.
you know?
And that's where we're at. I think too, if people are listening from afar or if they're just tuning in, they're going, what the hell? Like you think Dylan Cardwell could help this team? It's not about helping this team.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can help this team, this roster as is. Like, I'm sorry, you couldn't even add. Well, could you add Giannis Antetokounmpo and then all of a sudden, no, it wouldn't. You still have to have a basketball team, okay?
Yeah.
He can't even get it done in Milwaukee with what he has around him. My point being, though, it's not about trying to win games. Whenever we're talking about these players, it's literally just seeing what you have in these young guys, how you can also develop them. Plus, on top of all of that, I think it's a more attractive product to Kings fans and to just basketball fans. Go around the league. You and I watched the Brooklyn Nets the other night. We've watched the New Orleans Pelicans, but going back to the Nets, they play their young guys, they play their rooks, and the style of play, the ball is getting passed around. Like they're just playing fundamentally sound in just the right way, and it's fun to watch because they play so hard out there.
And
And they're losing.
but they're winning more lately.
They are.
They've got a better record than the Sacramento Kings. If you looked on at their roster on paper, you'd be like, oh, they're not better than Sacramento. But they went through some early bumps, and they're going to go through more bumps.
Yep.
But what you have seen right now is a team that looks together. As Morgan said, watching them yesterday against the Warriors and even in some of their other games lately, they share the ball. And in the month of December, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. They are guarding, and their young guys are showing growth. And this is not like, hey, young guys are getting garbage time. No, there's like 3 rookies on the floor at one time chasing Steph Curry around and dealing with the Golden State Warriors, and you see growth from them. They're going to lose games just like they lost that game against the Warriors. But through stretches, you went, I'm seeing something here.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good lesson for everybody is they're trying to establish a culture and identity with young guys. It's about coaching them up. It's about holding them accountable for sure,
Yes.
but letting them work through their mistakes.
Yeah.
And it's not that you just let them get away with anything. Because I think there's
No.
also a balancing act. Like, I don't want Nick Clifford out there just go do whatever you want. No, I want you to run what we want to run. I want you to run an offense that's got pace, all right? That you share the ball, that you get off
Sharing
the
the
ball when the paint is packed. You take a shot when it's open. And I thought tonight, especially in the later stages of this game, I'm like, oh, this is a neat Clifford that's a little comfortable. He's not hesitating on a 3-point shot.
Because he knows his role out there at that point of the game. And it's like, shit, you got to know that role even in the earlier stages of the game, because that's something that Maxime Reynaud has done a fantastic job of, is now understanding his role from the start of the game. Even if he's not in that starting role, well, he probably won't be when Sabonis comes back, like knowing what your role is as soon as you step on that floor. And I think he's gained enough opportunity, experience, and confidence in this time to know exactly what he needs to do out there. Neek hasn't had that consistently. He's definitely had more in that other Los Angeles game, 30 minutes tonight, 30 minutes. Love seeing that build and love seeing him in those moments, especially later on, really understand what he's needed out there for. I know.
They grew. I'm looking at some of the numbers too. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask that thing that you said about the offense creating the bad defense or something. You said that in pregame, and I forget.
Yeah, I mean, I think tonight. I mean, that's part of it.
That's what I wanted to say.
Look, their defense is not good either.
No,
I mean, they're one of the. I was telling Morgan today before the game, watch enough of the NBA. You're hard pressed to find a team that you go, Sacramento's better than them.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean this is. They don't have the worst record in the league. The Pacers do, but the Pacers also have been so banged up.
But
I
even
guess,
so,
in all fairness, the Kings have too.
But I'm not looking at the Pacers roster and going like, oh, they're worse than the Kings. They're not.
Right.
They're not.
And then, you know, Washington.
I haven't watched enough of Washington.
They've got young talent though. They've had stretches of playing some better basketball. New Orleans is better than Sacramento. They've been in games lately. Their young talent's been thriving a little bit. If Jordan Poole would stop taking ridiculous shots late in games, trying to play hero ball, maybe they'd have a couple more wins too. But in terms of play style, defense, offense, you can't find a team that's in a worse spot right now. And even with some of the contracts that they have on the roster. So it's just not a very fun style. It's crazy that, you know, you think back to like 3 years ago when the Kings are in LA playing the Clippers. It's one of the classic games we've ever seen, 176, 175. I mean, I remember the Kings won that game. It's just crazy. And it wasn't that long ago. And it shifted so much. So, yeah, I mean,
like 10 years ago
tonight, you take quick shots. I mean, some of the shot selection, especially like from some of the vets, you're just like, Russ, I don't need you. We just got a second chance opportunity. We kick it out to you. Swing it or attack. I don't need you taking a contested three.
4 of 10 from 3.
It's just not you've hit threes this year, but to me, it's like it needs to be a catch and shoot situation where you're open. A lot of times they're playing off you. Be quick with it, and you see them knock those down. But when it sprays you in the corner, and there is a defender on you,
those possessions though, that's the thing. When he misses those
killer.
Two, they're deflating for everyone. It fucks with the flow and the energy of like getting the second chance opportunity and getting others involved. And again, like, we're not talking about that though. If he's knocking down every single one or having like an 8 for 10 from 3 shooting night, but even so, if he's having that and they're losing by 30 whatever points in the game, like, yeah, then something is still wrong with everyone being able to find theirs. You know, that's the thing that we're seeing with this Kings team, is that it's just not, it's not teammate friendly in that case.
Yeah. And like Russ, and I'm not trying to pick on Russ either. Like it's everybody on this team that it's a condition. Okay. They have a style of play that you just do not see any level of consistency when it comes to ball movement, creation, flow, defense. Not big enough, not physical enough. They don't communicate well. In the times that you do see it, for me at least, I go, oh, look at what Keegan did. Look what Keon did. Oh, Nick did this.
Yeah.
Maxime, it's like, wow, the young guys are doing it. So back to your point, it's like, yeah. I'd much rather see you lose by 20 to the Clippers with young guys where the process looks right, even if the result isn't there. But when the process is bad and the result is bad, as a fan, that's a tough thing to deal with.
Oh, man. That was a tough one tonight.
131 to 90.
As we continue to talk about the Clippers too now, I I am just curious for all of you sickos that are here at 1 a.m.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. How many of you actually also watched all 4 quarters? If you did, let me know in the chat. And it's okay if you didn't. Like, I remember by the 4th quarter, Deuce and I are very locked in when we were at the NBC studios, when we were at Golden One Center. Like, we were locked in of how we like to watch the game, prep and everything. I remember by the time it got to the 4th quarter of this game, I'm just like, I posted something on Instagram and someone even commented like, it's a bad game if Mo posted mid-game. It felt it was so far gone. Yes, there were still some moments that we got to see from Neek and everything else, but it was just like, what's the point every single possession? So
A lot of people saying they did. I did. We did. Someone saying I was at the game.
Wow. You sickos.
I love the sickos, dude. You guys are the best. Yeah, I feel like the Clippers have figured something out now. I went back and I watched their game against the Pistons this morning, and Detroit's obviously a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been great on this road trip, although they bounced back tonight, beat the Lakers. But man, LA just looks kind of like the team I thought they would look like before the season. That's what Zubac's not playing right now. Like, he's banged up. Their defense is locked in. I mean, getting Derek Jones Jr. back from injury is big. Some of their young guys they've got size and good energy. But the biggest one is Kawhi Leonard is playing a lot of minutes again. And I don't know if anyone at the moment over the last week or so is playing better basketball than Kawhi Leonard. He had a 55-point game against the Pistons. Tonight, 33 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 11 of 19 shooting, 5 of 9 from 3. It doesn't matter what you throw at him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always been a special talent. It's always been, can you just stay on the fucking floor?
Yep.
But when he is right, he's one of the best in the game.
There's nothing like it, you guys. Like his ability, like we always talk about a bucket getter. He's a bucket getter from the inside out. He can play on the other end of the floor as well. He is such a giant body. His shoulders alone take up so much space, but his entire body
shoots over everybody.
Yeah, he can elevate like such a high release, elevates over people, can body through people with his strength. There's so much to his game when he is healthy and when he is locked in and engaged. And whatever happened with this team to just turn it on and really focus on, okay, how can we achieve great basketball or success together on the floor like they had in the past with healthy bodies out there? It's happening right now. And the reason why in some ways I love it is just because I never want someone like Kawhi Leonard to always be the what if. Sure, he's won a championship, but it's still like with him every single year. But what if he was completely healthy?
Yeah,
oh man, what could the Clippers done? I just want to see him healthy and going as hard as he can, especially with this team figuring it out. They're so much better than what their record is.
They're now 11-21 after tonight, but Leonard is just on an absolute heater right now. It's nasty. And even that game against the Pistons, because you talk about the Kings tonight, it's like, well, I mean, the Kings defense isn't very good. Even when the Kings defense was good, it didn't really matter. Like, he gets to his spots, but against the Pistons, when they're throwing Thompson on him,
real defenders,
Cade Cunningham, it didn't really matter. They would throw 3 guys at him. His ability to score and not get rattled in traffic, just like, no, I'm getting to my spot. It's what we've always joked about. He's not human. He's a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like, I just have one mission. I will score the basketball. What are you throwing at me? Doesn't matter. Give me space. Hit 3.
He was asked something
it's
even
crazy.
the other day on
That's not a good robot.
No, it wasn't, but it's okay. I thought it was okay. And I'm about to say something. He was asked something on a post-game interview the other night, and I can't remember what he said, but it was so robotic. And I think it was after the 55-point game that he had, and it was just like there's no emotion to it.
Because I'm a robot.
There, that's what you were waiting for.
Yeah. How's that? No.
Now say something.
What about this one?
Oh, I like that one. What would Kawhi say?
Look, I just go out there and play my game. What do you need from me? Go score the basketball. Any other questions?
You know what I love is that you're trying to talk like a robot with the robot voice, and you're making sure to go, any other questions?
I really am into the gimmick.
I like that. I didn't even know we had that.
You never know.
You never know what's on this board, huh?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, Kawhi's awesome. And the Clippers for them, they're, I think Ty Lue said something the other day. I was like, hey, all we have to do is, I don't know if he said it was like 35 and 20 or something down the stretch. It was like, well, that's going to be crazy. But for them, it's like, if you get into the play-in, you make a trade, you make a trade, you get into the play-on, you just don't know. You'll have a shot.
That's what it was too, really quick. Someone just said it. It was, he was asked about Brooke Lopez's 9 threes. That's what it was. He was asked about it, and he was just like, yeah, he was just doing a good job shooting out there, and then we did this. Like, he just rolled by it. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Fucking Brooke Lopez hit like 9 threes.
I think I saw the clip, and I think you were not doing the best job explaining it.
Really?
Yes. I can try to find it. That was from the other day, the Portland game, where Brooke Lopez was
That's the
absolutely
one.
cooking.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is the
It was
exchange. Here we go.
No, it was after the game.
Brooke Lopez, what did he give you guys?
What you just said, making those 9 threes tonight.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
the report said career high 9 threes for Brooke Lopez. What did he give you guys tonight? What you just said, 9
Career high
threes.
9 threes for Brooke Lopez. What did he give you guys?
What you just said, making those 9 threes tonight.
Deuce.
Okay.
Do you see a smile on his face?
No,
Do you
no.
see an emotion? Your teammate just knocked down 9 threes in a win.
What you're missing with Kawhi is all he is thinking is, that's the question you ask me?
No, he's a robot is where we're going. He's
Agree
a
to
robot.
disagree
Whatever.
on that one.
I mean, the thing is, the reporter's like, anyone, it's such an easy question. It's your teammate just dropped 9 threes. Emotions. You would be so happy. You'd be like, I know Morgan was like just insane tonight. That was so much fun.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
It's not a big deal, but we're just going off of saying, yes, he is a robot. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, I'm more on the floor, but I didn't know from a person. I thought the question was like, yeah, you have to dig deeper sometimes with these guys. He's one of those guys that it's annoying, but you have to dig deeper.
What would you have asked about Brooke Lopez's 9 threes after that game to Kawhi Leonard?
Brooke Lopez, 9 threes tonight, playing really well since being in the starting lineup, replacing Zubats. What has he given your squad since coming into the starting lineup? What's it mean to have a veteran like him on your squad?
He's still giving you that same type of like energy though. She was trying to be like, how I would have asked it? I would have done this. I would have like emphasized. I would have been like, Kawhi Leonard, big game, but man, what was it like seeing your teammate Brooke Lopez knock down 9 threes? Were you just trying to get him the basketball every time he was open? What? Why are you cringing?
Too much energy. Oh, damn.
No, and guess what? Meet me there, Kawhi. Meet me there.
Okay.
You feel my joy? I feel yours. Anyway.
Well, Kawhi, awesome right now. He's also our butcher and barrel player of the game. There's no
shit.
other way to go, right?
No.
I was thinking about giving some love to Neek Clifford because Neek's been awesome too.
He'll get it. He'll get it one day.
He will. But when you lose that bad, you don't get it today. It's okay.
Kawhi Leonard, our butcher and barrel player of the game. You got to make sure to go to butcher and barrel. Even if the Kings game isn't going to be great, guess what will be great? Your meal before the game. And they have a game day deal that is $38 for Wagyu burger, a shot, and a beer. It is right across the street from Golden One Center. They are seriously the best with some of the best food. Check out Butcher and Barrel.
And congratulations to Kawhi Leonard for being our butcher and barrel player of the game. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for him in this game.
Good
Awesome.
for him. Good for him.
We are also presented by our friends at Sentivo Vineyards and Winery. Morgan.
Oh, yes. They are the best. They're family owned. It's some of the best wine, and they have such a beautiful tasting room in Sassoon Valley, which is right around Fairfield. I'm actually going to go pick up some bottles coming up in the next couple of weeks. I know. I love going there. It's so beautiful, but I also, like I said, love their wine. But if you can't go there, you can go to sentivovineyards.com, get any of their wine there. They also have a new bottle coming out that I saw online. I don't know too much about it except that it's a red blend, but I'm excited to learn more. Go to sentivovineyards.com.
Also presented by our friends over at
Medic Ambulance. Medic Ambulance has set the standard in emergency medical services for over 45 years now. From life-saving responses to being the team behind the scenes at your favorite events, Medic is here to serve. Learn more at medicambulance.net.
Appreciate everyone supporting the pod, including the basketball sickos hanging out with us late. It's 1 a.m., 1:11 a.m. Make a wish.
What are you guys doing awake?
You guys are awesome.
You're the best.
Donald James says, is this the latest you guys have ever done the podcast? I can't remember. I think we've probably been on later.
I don't know.
Maybe no, probably not this late. This is definitely pushing it.
Dude.
I don't know that we've ever started a podcast this late.
And I feel fine right now.
Yes.
Like I'll crash after, but like I feel good right now, which is a good feeling.
Yeah. That's good to feel good when the team's 8-25.
Yeah. No, it's great to not feel depressed. But Deuce and I were even talking about this. We're like, we know it's not going to be good for probably a couple years. Like, but that's why if you see it going in the right direction of development, young players growing together, whatever, Keegan growing as a really good player, whatever those things are, we will get excited about. But we also you have to be realistic about how bad it is right now.
I put out a tweet today promoting the fact that we were going to be on. And I do see why people were confused by it early.
Oh, why?
Because if you read it fast, it does oh my God, what is happening? The tweet said, this will be the latest podcast we ever do. And some people read it as, this will be the last podcast we ever do. Game starts at 8 p.m. Then we'll drive back from San Francisco, looking like a 12:45 a.m. start time for the final podcast of 2025.
And you capitalize final.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it. I'm just like, God, it's going to be really late, people. But anyway, could you imagine if we were just like, yeah, this is it. We're done. End of 2025. See you guys.
And we end
It's
on
been
this
fun.
game?
Yeah.
Never.
No,
we
no.
would never do that. Ew.
So next up for the Sacramento Kings, they do have a day off. They play Boston on New Year's Day. The Celtics, crazy too, because this was supposed to be a gap year. That was a big phrase in Boston. It's a gap year. Jason Tatum out. Dude, Jason Tatum's in the gym, playing already.
Yep.
There's some people that wonder if he will be back potentially this year, which is absurd. He ruptured his Achilles in the playoffs and he could be back potentially this year. That's crazy. Let's just put that aside for a second. They won against Jazz tonight. They're now 20-12. They're 20-12. Jaylen Brown's been awesome. And they just have an identity and they play their style. They still get up a shit ton of threes. They're connected. Different guys have been elevated, right? Playing bigger roles with Tatum out. It's not just Tatum that they lost. Remember, Drew Holiday's no longer there.
Yeah.
Al Horford's no longer there. Porzingis. They've lost a lot. And people just expected them to be bad, but they haven't been.
Yeah.
Their differentials near the top teams in the NBA too. It's a really remarkable story, and they've been an entertaining team to watch.
I think it goes to what they've built over the years with their depth, with even just Joe Mazzulla taking over and having the identity that you talk about, having a standard. When you are also part of an organization that has the standard of championship or bust, it already is going to start at a different type of energy, a different type of mentality. But to keep that mentality and that standard going, it takes someone to lead that. And that's what Joe Mazzulla has been able to do. Whether whether he's a good leader or not. And I only say that because of some of the crazy things that he says. Like, I don't know, but like whatever his technique is, it is working.
Yeah, they're having a hell of a year. It's a year that I don't think many people anticipated that they would have.
No.
And so they come to Sacramento. So that's going to be a tough one. Then the Kings take on the Suns in Phoenix the next night. After that, Milwaukee, Dallas, at Golden State, Houston, the Lakers, and then the Knicks.
Oh, okay. I don't want the Knicks. The Knicks one.
We got some time. That's like mid-January, but that Knicks game's going to be like...
Mid-January? That's like in 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, but it's also like 8 games away.
But when you put it in time, it's just like, man.
Now, I'm not looking forward to that Knicks game.
I know.
The Mike Brown element. The Kings are in this low point. Like,
it's
going to be rough. I'm not talking about that right now.
Oh,
but
yeah.
honestly, looking at this stretch, we were trying to play the game on the way home. Like, all right, find the win. Find the win with Boston at Phoenix, Milwaukee, Dallas at Golden State, Houston, LA, New York. Obviously, this is a tough one to play because if you were playing that game earlier, you would not have predicted the Kings winning back-to-back games against Minnesota and Denver, right? The at Denver, Minnesota sequence of the season.
Or even beating Houston.
Yeah, Houston. You wouldn't have predicted that either.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's going to be one in here that maybe surprises us.
Yeah.
But the best bet you would say is maybe Dallas again. But also, I mean, last time they faced Dallas, Kings got them pretty good. So, you know, does that look different? I don't know. That's tough.
Very tough.
Dallas played pretty well last night in Portland, lost at the last second. But yeah, this is a tough. Every game's tough.
We don't even have to look at that till the new year. You know, and I did not want to forget this. LeBron James, the Kings just played him the other night when he was 40, and it's his birthday, and he turned 41. And there was something that you brought up that was so strange to me on the post-game show that you and the producer...
well, I don't know how you've never heard of this.
I think this is the weirdest thing in the world, and I just need to know if everyone else remembers this or did this.
So, yeah, happy birthday, LeBron. He's 41 years old. They played the Pistons tonight. Pistons destroyed the Lakers 128-106. LeBron, on his birthday, 17 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 6 of 17 shooting. And I said, oh, the Pistons gave him some birthday spankings. And it's interesting because at NBC Sports California, the reaction I got, Morgan was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like,
spankings?
I thought everyone knew what birthday spankings were. As a kid, you got like, it was like a joke thing. It's like birthday spankings, 1, 2.
Would they spank
3.
your butt?
Yes.
Like friends would spank your butt?
No, I'm trying to remember who did it. It was like grandparents or my mom. I don't know.
Okay.
I definitely got birthday spankings as a kid. I did. It was like a joke thing.
And then
it happened. Now, the one thing is someone in our, I think it was, God, was it Nick or someone?
Yeah,
that said,
so it was the guy, it was Josh on the camera.
I know.
That said that he remembers that like you, but then it was Nick that said, yeah, I remember birthday spankings at 13 years old.
Weird.
I
Birthday
think at
spankings when
any
you're
age.
5, 6, 7. Let me just read the live chat to see how crazy this was.
The hell? Thank you.
Wong says, I've heard of it.
Oh,
Hector says, nope, never heard of that. Kurt says, definitely wasn't Deuce's dad. Very true.
Because he wasn't around.
Eric says it was punches for me. Yeah, dude,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
it was a thing. Like,
Okay, and Eric, someone else did say, like, yeah, they were birthday slugs.
yeah. So LeBron, the joke was, hey, you got some birthday spankings tonight, huh? And Morgan was like, what on earth? It's legit. Thank you.
Wow. You guys, that's like violent.
I mean, it wasn't what you weren't. I wasn't getting like whack, whack. It was like a funny like 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, because you'd be 5. But
6.
Nick, but the fact that Nick would get them
that's
till he's
weird.
13.
I mean, I probably had my uncles joke with me when I was older, like birthday spankings, you know, like joke around, but like it never really like a thing.
So yeah, I didn't know it was a thing, but I guess Deuce used to get birthday spankings, and so did LeBron James tonight.
Dude, the Lakers, that's a bad loss for them. They're still not fixed. Everyone, hey, you beat the Kings. You think it's all fool's gold. You think you're all good now. It's like, no.
I mean, it's Detroit, but yes, I'm with you.
Luka had 30 points in the loss. Cade Cunningham with 27 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Wait. How many turnovers did Luka have?
He had 8.
Holy.
13 combined with LeBron and Luka. And LA is now 20-11.
I mean, I know you have the ball in your hands a lot, but again, I'm box score watching. I didn't see the turnovers. I don't know.
That's the fun in it, right?
Uh-huh. So fun.
Reading the chat. I thought there was something else. The other random thing we were going to bring up tonight. A friend of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Our dear friend, Maddie.
Love Maddie.
Was texting us in a group chat about being in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And she was referencing like Taco Bell Cantina, which you guys know about Taco Bell Cantina, right? It's like
They serve
a Taco
alcohol.
Bell that serves alcohol. They have one in like on K Street by the arena. Her brother got married at a Taco Bell Cantina in Vegas tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They made the bride a bouquet of flowers with little hot sauces coming out.
Are they just big Taco Bell fans?
Bro, you were spanked on your birthday as a child.
Don't even equate birthday spankings to Taco Bell weddings.
People,
And trust me,
I think it's a real thing.
I love me some Taco Bell.
Love.
But out of all the, hey, honey, what do you want to get married? Let's do this place. No, let's go to Taco Bell in Vegas.
Taco Bell is like a movement and a cult. It's not just like
Don't talk to me like I like Taco Bell. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying like to get I like a lot of things. I wouldn't just go get married at random places.
Let's see. I said, because I swear I've heard of Taco Bell weddings. I said, are weddings at Taco Bell normal? Well, they do exist.
Morgan.
Oh, really? I thought
why
they were
would
more.
that even be a question that you would
Because-
think you would get an answer? Yeah, it's very common
Because
actually.
I thought it had become more common in like Vegas and stuff.
I'm sure people do a lot of dumb things in Vegas, but I just
Hey, it's a cheaper wedding, and think about it, you can feed all of your wedding guests. She has 9 siblings, dude.
I'm just gonna say
9
this right now. This
siblings.
is one of my least favorite things about you, where something that is kind of crazy and different, and you go, "No, I mean people do that. Oh my gosh, it's a wedding at Taco Bell Cantina. You get a wedding invitation. My friends getting married. Where's the wedding? Oh, a little destination wedding. Taco Bell Cantina, Las Vegas, Nevada. You would be like, oh my God, that's pretty weird. It's weird. What?
Deuce is the type. I love that Deuce says that's his that's the worst thing about me. You know what Deuce does to everyone? He shames people for not doing the same things that he does. He literally shamed everyone at NBC tonight that wasn't doing anything for New Year's. Now, what doing something for New Year's does not mean going out, but what doing something for New Year's in Deuce's rule book, his rule book to life, you can't get married at Taco Bell, you get birthday spankings, and on New Year's, you have to order yourself some fun food if you're going to stay in for the night. You have these rules for people. And if it's December, you must watch Home Alone at least 17 times.
It's amazing that
You
you still
shame
those are
people.
rules. One, I didn't say people can't get married at Taco Bell Cantina. I just think it's kind of weird. It is. And I would say 97% of people living on this planet would agree. for
Someone
sure.
just said both families had diarrhea together tonight.
Yeah. And as far as the New Year's Eve thing, yeah, I was a little surprised at the amount of people are like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'll just whatever. I'm like, to me, it's like a fun thing to do. It's like you order some takeout. I don't go
That's what
out.
he told
I'm
every single person, though. That
I'm definitely not going out, but I'll turn on some of the New Year's Eve shows just to see.
and then he told everyone else, you have to turn on a New Year's Eve show. It doesn't matter which one. You have to turn. You should order yourself something fun to eat. You did. You
Yeah.
gave everyone a New Year's Eve plan to have
Yeah, that you should.
based on what you like to do.
No, it's based on just embracing life a little bit. And
If you don't like Taco Bell weddings, other people shouldn't like Taco Bell weddings.
no, I don't. It's. I'm not even saying I don't like. It's weird. Like I don't understand why that's like the craziest thing. You're acting like I'm the crazy one for saying it's kind of weird.
Because I don't think it's. I don't
Okay,
think
Maureen. All right. When when I have a birthday party and hey, where's my birthday? Where's the birthday party? Oh, I'm doing it at the McDonald's like playground.
Okay, you're in your 30s.
So
that
what?
is weird. To do it at a McDonald's playground? Yeah. Yeah, you know that's weird. All right, kids, who wants a birthday spanking at the McDonald's fucking playground?
Oh
No.
Hey, meet
You
me
creep.
at the Jelly Belly factory. Put your hats on. Like what?
I mean, I've been there, but yeah, I'd go for you. I'd go. Put your hats on. Put your hats on. I'd go. People get married at theme parks. Yeah. Like,
Oh, nice. My New Year's Eve show, Deuce and Mo bickering.
uh,
That's funny. Yeah.
That is funny. You guys. Oh,
These kings, huh?
someone wants to know if you can sing them the New Year's Eve song.
That's Joe. What's up, Joe?
Hi, Joe.
I can't tell you how it goes. I don't know how it goes. I can hum it.
Yeah, hum it, because can you hum it?
I love that song.
I think you actually did it because I kind of remember it. No, you're doing better the other hum.
Yeah, that song. I don't know, when I see the ball drop and I hear that song, yeah, it gets me a little bit. Just like the end of
Aw.
Saturday Night Live, that song too gets me.
With the saxophone?
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, you're normal.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh my God, that's so freaking funny.
What was your favorite thing about the last year, 2025, when it comes to the Sacramento Kings?
Oh, come on.
I have mine.
Say yours.
You know, it was January last year when they won 7 games in a row.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
The 7-game win streak, which
Oh.
one of the high points, I think, for me of 2025 for the Kings, which a lot of lows, was that win in Boston.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. They won in Boston last year. It was tough. No De'Aaron Fox in that game.
Wait, that wasn't the 7th win.
No, it was the
of-
6th win in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
Deuce, that's when Big Purple Beam came out.
Big Purple Beam. That was a good one too. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of highs. That's why we do the moment jar. The J Street Dental moment of the game tonight. Like, what would tonight's moment be?
Tonight doesn't deserve a moment.
I'm gonna put, I know what I'm putting.
Yeah, what are you going to put?
Talk about weddings
Oh.
and birthday spankings.
And you need to put the score of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, champ. That's our J Street Dental moment of the game.
Enriching lives
Yeah.
and enhancing smiles. Head to jstreetdentalgroup.com. You can also check out their sister office, Sacramento River Dental. They're amazing people. They're all Kings fans. And if you're looking for a new place for your new smile for 2026, make sure to go to jstreetdentalgroup.com. Yeah.
While you think about that, I'm going to pull out an old moment.
Okay.
Because they lost.
Man, that is tough. And last season feels like 20 years ago.
Man, here's a
Oh,
good one.
What?
Go back to December 16th, 2023.
Okay.
Kings Jazz. Kings won 125-104. Keegan Murray, 47 points, 12 of 15 from 3. He scored 26 points in the third quarter alone. They won without De'Aaron Fox.
Fun times.
I'm going to add one thing to this real fast.
Yeah, what?
Keegan Murray needs the opportunity to cook. and I've said this before, but it feels like they have hampered him in so many ways the last few years. He's not a perfect player, but he does so many things well out there, especially defensively, that giving him the opportunity to go do his thing offensively is imperative to see how good he can be. And that night, my God, that was one of those surreal moments I'll never forget being in the building for that game. 47 points. You see a guy knock down 12 threes?
That's crazy.
And you're thinking at that moment, oh my God, we got a star. Man.
I don't think I have a favorite Kings moment. I think, but I have a favorite personal thing, like life changing.
Oh, we can make it about you. Absolutely.
But it's about basketball.
Sure.
But when I got the call to be the Golden State Valkyries color analyst, and the reason why, like, it's funny, when I was trying to think of like something good basketball for this last year in 2025, you called some games. Valkyries basketball was some of the best basketball we watched in 2025. Like, hands down. I mean, obviously the NBA playoffs, so much fun. But you asked me for something Kings, couldn't think of it. Watching Valkyries basketball, I'll never forget being like, oh shit, you can put a whole bunch of players together that don't have any like true name value to a league. They're professional basketball players and they play basketball the right way, and then they're coached the right way, and you get the most out of them, and you have a standard. The most beautiful basketball you can create out of that. And I remember just thinking in my head, okay, it's going to be a Maj Podge year with the Sacramento Kings. Maybe it could be something like that. I just had such, not high hopes, but I had like hopes that would be the product that we would be somehow merging into for the Kings.
You thought there was a chance they could like surprise people like the Valkyries?
No, I didn't ever think that.
Oh, okay.
No.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
the style. Yeah, it's a connected group. It's and the Kings are not that.
They were all six men, 6 women around the league that were had to come together on this expansion team and play basketball the right way, and they did. And it's just like, it's so possible. And I just remember feeling like hope. And so anyway, got my dream job, called some amazing basketball. We did. And it's crazy what that hope can do, because I had low expectations going into the Kings season, but I remember just thinking like, but what if they could play that style and just lose a whole bunch of games, but like play that style? Hasn't happened.
Yeah, 2025, not a lot of highs for the Sacramento Kings.
No, absolutely.
The 7-game
not.
win streak was the high. It was. And that,
I'll give you that.
And I mean, you have to really think hard about those games a little bit.
I don't even remember them.
But you remember the feeling of winning 7 in a row and wondering, whoa, like,
Yep.
maybe they figured something out.
Oh, yeah.
Doug's pressing the right buttons. They're winning games with guys missing sometimes, but then, 2 weeks later, it's like it all falls apart. The Fox stuff starts blowing up. He ends up getting traded, and hey, here we are. And it changes fast. God, I'm bumming myself out talking about it, to be honest.
I don't want to forget to get to our super chats too.
All right, let's get to a couple of super chats here on our New Year's Eve extravaganza. Jake donates $5. Says, pains me to bet against the Kings, but it won me some good money tonight. All right, 1-800-GAMBLER. Seattle Sonic donates $2 saying, sack fact, the Kings actually won the third quarter tonight, 31-27. You know what? He is right about that. Good job.
Oh.
That's breaking news this
Wow.
hour. Also, shout to Richard for donating $20.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you.
Jusimo, thanks for doing what you do year after year. This has been such a rough year to watch Kings basketball.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you. All
No,
of you.
we appreciate it. We're glad you guys have been here with us on this this journey, and we've experienced a lot of lows together. We've experienced unbelievable highs, and it's for Sacramento at least, getting to the first round of the playoffs. But that season was so magical, and the amount of friendships made from that and people, Kings fans that we've been able to connect with in our community. It's a reminder how special this community is and how much they love basketball. And I think that's what bums me out most about this time is like we all deserve to see great basketball. And just knowing it's going to be a minute before we see good basketball is a tough one. And so as we approach 2026, all I could want is for us to get to going into next season feeling some level of optimism about the future.
Yeah. Yes. And it has to be that.
And we haven't had that since DeMar signed in July 2025.
Yeah.
Or 2024. When he signed there was optimism. Even if the fit wasn't going to be there was optimism like, all right, what's this look like?
For sure.
And then, Brown gets his extension and then for it to go this way so fast. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
And now, and the hope then was, maybe you could bounce back after what happened last year in the play-in against the Pelicans. Be healthy. You never know. Make some noise. And now you're in a spot where you're like, all right, who's going to be here? What's real? What young guy is real? What do you know? You know what I mean? It's just, even if you like Maxime Reynaud, I don't think anyone today is like going, hey, this guy's a future all-star.
Sure.
Even if you like Nate Clifford, I don't think anyone's going, future all-star. Keegan Murray, I think he has a chance to be a really damn good player in this league. You know what I mean?
But you don't need, and here's my thing, when you're trying to build a team, you don't need a whole bunch of future all-stars. But what is hard when you're in Sacramento is that you are looking for that jolt, that hope, not just, hey, can these pieces build a team? Because you have nothing. You don't have enough to build a team around, right? And that's why this draft is so very important, to find that next piece to start building around. And can you build around with pieces like a Max and a Neek? But you don't know unless you're giving them the real time opportunities and responsibilities that they need to learn and grow especially in a season like this.
Yeah.
Don't
2026.
waste time.
Please, top 5 pick.
Let's just put it out there in the universe.
Go into next year with a group, and there could be some vets on the team. You're going to have some vets, but the right vets, the right young guys, and grow this out and just see what it looks like. Like you said, that opportunity. You just have to have some hope. And it's tough. I was telling Morgan on the way, I get low sometimes thinking about this team. I feel like my emotions have been pretty good about this year.
Yeah.
Considering they're 8-25 and it's just what it is. And learning that there are just something like, it's funny, during the offseason, I talked to my therapist about Tyrese Halliburton, which is something that you should never say to your therapist, because that's when you know you're a really fucking sick individual. I'm sorry, you're a basketball player? But one of the things I was talking about is how like it's like I like Tyrese Halliburton, but then I have these moments where I'm like, I want him to lose. And I was like, why? Who is what is that? Like and it's like I can't control anything when it comes to the Sacramento Kings. I can't control that they traded Tyrese Halliburton. I can't control that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this year, having low expectations and understand I can't control control this playing time. I can't do that. All I can do is talk about it. I can vent about it, but I can't let it break me. Like the last couple of years during King seasons, I feel like at times I'm like, especially last year, once they fired Mike Brown and then the Fox thing, I was just like
broken,
like mentally taxing.
Yes.
You're so invested in this. And so this year I feel like I've been better, but I was telling Morgan on the way home, it's just so hard when you're like, I don't know when this is going to get good.
It's the unknown.
It's the unknown, and not like, and there's just nothing. You're like
being realistic.
Yeah.
Like you can't go like, oh, maybe it happens in the draft. Like it doesn't matter. You guys, like it's a team sport.
Yeah.
You got to have a team around whoever you draft anyway.
Yeah, but it's a good start. That's all I care. It's one thing.
And that's where we're positive about. We're very realistic about. And so, hey, every single one of those stepping stones, and even if trades are made at the trade deadline and those are the stepping stones, guess what? We're going to celebrate and be excited every step of the way towards something else. But yeah, you can spiral and go back down that hole of like, you don't know when things are going to be here, here, here. But guess what? Each day, like even when you start to work out in 2026, if that's your goal, you're not going to be strong and fit after the first day of working out. Your insides will feel better. Your metabolism might be starting to kick in a little more, but you have to do the stepping stones. You have to do it day by day, week by week, whatever it is. That's what you have to do. It's going to be a process. This is also going to be a process. Enjoy each step of the way when it's hard, when it's fun, when it feels good, all those different things.
And honestly, I mean, I can't say this for certain because who the hell knows? I'm really of the belief that what we're watching right now this season through 33 games is the hardest part of it.
Oh, I hope.
This is the hardest part.
This
is the
hard.
hodgepodge. Like, what is it? Doesn't make sense. This is the hardest part. And it's just the process.
That makes me feel
and
better.
it's doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but I feel like this is the most challenging stuff to watch where, you know, going it like if you're a Nets fan right now, you know your team's not good.
Yeah.
But you're like, dude, look at our picks. We got something here. Anyway. Do you have any New Year's resolutions for yourself or the Kings that you want to talk about?
I guess for myself, I'm really going in strong to 2026 of financially being really smart with any money I make in saving.
Boring. Budgets. Planning.
Excel sheets.
Oh. Cool.
They say too, like the new thing to do in 2026 is not to go out and drink with your girls. It's actually to go to someone's house and like plan and make doctor's appointments and like do all those things and be responsible. And like, I love that life.
Oh my God. You want to hang out on Friday? I really need to make some doctor's appointments for Q2.
For Q2, that's funny.
Yeah, but I also think we need to talk some budget items. Like,
Oh,
how are you
I
going
love
about
talking budgets?
boring,
Love.
lame?
I've gotten rid of so many streaming sites. I have save.
All right.
Save.
Well, before I went there, I was going to ask you too what you're most proud of 2025, but
Oh.
I think you would say Valkyries.
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess that and just like, yeah, I would say that. I would say just getting one of my dream jobs was pretty.
It's a big one.
It's pretty, like, it was so cool. So cool, so rewarding, amazing. Love it.
What I am most proud
Yeah.
of. Where do I start? So I prepared.
And what is your 2026 New Year's resolution?
Okay. What I'm most proud of, last King season, from October to April,
Mm-hmm.
I worked out 51 times.
Okay.
It's not very good for what I'm trying to achieve.
Okay.
So at the end of September, after I saw some pictures of myself, after we threw out the first pitch of the A's game,
Yeah.
I went, I need to kind of make some changes with
Yep.
what I'm eating, consuming, and I need to commit myself to working out. It wasn't just the pictures. Then I was trying on my suits before the King
Mhm.
season and they weren't fitting. I'm like, all right, I got to lock in. Anyway, so last year during King season, 51 workouts. This year during King season,
You wrote it down.
46 workouts.
Wow. And we're not even into January.
Not even in January. So
And how do you feel?
great. Best I've ever felt.
Oh, how did you prioritize it?
I just did it.
So discipline.
I can be very disciplined. I'm a very disciplined individual when I'm lost.
Shifting
the
a-
fuck in.
So shifting a mindset.
Yeah, I think the mindset was like, hey, I need to like take care of myself and be better.
Yep.
And I need it's like, yeah, fitting in your clothes is like one part of it, but like feeling good about yourself. And then also like, I just want to live forever. I do. I don't want to die.
Oh.
I just want to keep going. And so I want to do everything I can. Like, if I can. So
Everything
I'm
you
just gonna
can
move.
control.
So that's what I'm most proud of. Is like, yeah, dude, I got my shit together, lost some weight. I'm eating the best I've ever eaten in my life, and I'm working out. So I'm feeling good.
Good job. That's not, I mean, it's not easy to like say it and do it. And especially like, yeah, it's so hard. So hard.
And then the last thing I would say most proud of, just continuing my mental health journey. Therapy has been game changing for me. It's been like 2-ish years now, over 2 years. And it's like the steps. Like if I was not in therapy when my mom died while I was on vacation, I can't even imagine how I'd be processing it. But because I've been in therapy and have been working on those things involving my mom and my relationship with her and not talking to her for like the last 4 years of her life, I'd be a mess if I didn't have it. So anyway, those are the big things.
Dude, both those things really having to do with your physical and mental health. And by the way, just to throw this in there, how you've been able, like, you work on those two things, and I've noticed such a shift in you and how you handle this king season, people, all the things.
I'm in a good spot right now.
I love that. I love that for you. Love that for this pod. Love that.
2026 New Year's resolution. I don't know. I would love to like actually have more time to think about it, but
I know
I think really there's things I do sometimes that I'm like, do I really need to do that? And this is like a really boring one, but I should probably just dial down the coffee a little bit. All right, let's dial down.
Stop saying it's boring. It's relatable. That's why like financial goals and
that's
caffeine goals.
Just to be clear, yours is very boring. It's very boring, and it's okay. It's okay.
Give me a hell yeah if you like the budget.
Hell yeah. You hear like someone way in the background.
That's fine. They're there.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy life, have balance. Balance is key. Keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like workout wise and mental health wise, and feel good, and then get better at my craft. You know, I have big goals in my professional career. One thing, I want to keep growing this son of a bitch.
Ugh.
Do more content.
Amen.
And, you know, as the Kings are bad, you may have to shift things and like make sure to do more NBA stuff and all that. But yeah, I mean, I just want to keep growing. I have massive goals for myself.
And thanks again to all of you out there, because I think for the 100th time, like, we see all your compliments. We would not sit here on this whole show and read them all out loud. That would be very self-serving.
But I will, starting with you. I'm
No,
just kidding.
but like truly, we love you too. You're all so kind for taking your time to be with us and support us in all these different ways. So just thank you for another amazing year of the Deuce and Mo podcast.
Yeah, you guys are the best. It's crazy. This podcast just means so much to us. I hope you guys know this. It's like it's our baby. You know, we care about it. You know, there have been plenty of times where people have tried to come after it to, you know, hey, join this, or hey, have you thought about doing something like this? And we always say no.
Or we don't say anything back.
Or we don't respond, or like it's just. It's one thing I feel like in our lives where it's like, this is ours.
Yeah.
This is us.
Yep.
It's us two and you guys.
It's
but
ours.
This is it. You know, it's like, and there's something special about that. And I think as, you know, I like to call myself a creative. It's fun to have that and to try some shit, make mistakes, do bad podcasts, do good podcasts, and just have fun with it. Yeah. and you guys have made it awesome. So
Thank you all.
Happy New Year, everybody. And my final thought.
Oh.
My final thought I'll get to tonight after this awful Kings loss. 131 to 90.
Woo.
I just want you guys to remember like these low points as a fan. Because it does. I'll never forget how many times during that Beam Team season I said, guys, enjoy it.
Won't last forever.
You just don't. And I said, you don't know how long it's going to last. And there were so many moments throughout that year where I was just like, this is so special. And even the next year was not going to be the same no matter what, because it was the magic of the rise. There's nothing like the come up.
Yep.
I didn't feel like the come up was going to last, for like 18 months, but whatever. So my point is, like, remember these points. And when you watch games, I understand the frustration because I'm frustrated watching it too. But try to find the glimmers of good, because there's some good moments in every game, and try your best not to let it like ruin your whole life. It's being a sports fan. It's so funny because when you really take a step back and think about it, it's like we're really letting a team, a game where these basketball players are shooting a ball into a hoop. Let this dictate how we feel, whether it's amazing, exhilarating, euphoric, or anger and frustration. It's crazy. But I'll tell you, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And there's nothing like when your team is on the rise. So my whole point is, remember these moments. Remember the shit seasons. And remember the tough times, because God damn, it makes the good times even better. And we'll get there. We are going to get there one of these days. And we'll be here along the way, hopefully. Well, you never know. Life could take you somewhere else.
We'll be here along the way.
Hey, it's a Deuce and Mo podcast, breaking down our San Antonio Spurs.
Oh,
Wait, we just switched teams. Could you imagine?
De'Aaron Fox.
Here, breaking down the Pacers. They got the #1 pick. I mean, Tyrese with AJ DeBonsa. I mean, Morgan, this is what we dream for here in Indiana.
See ya, Kings fans. That was fun.
How you doing, Indiana? That's where basketball started. Don't sleep on us.
No.
Big Knicks fans.
We just go to
Yo. We're in New York now.
Yo.
We're walking here.
Hey. We're walking here.
I'm trying. I can't do a New York accent.
Neither. No, I'm not going to try.
No. We're going to be here.
Yeah. Wrap it up, kid. It's the new year.
I'll end with this.
What?
Jack Sachs says, I am behind on the live stream, but birthday spanking also came with a pinch to grow an inch and a sock to grow a block. Yep. I remember the pinch to grow an inch. You don't remember that?
Really? Pinch to grow an
Okay,
inch?
I didn't say pinch and twist. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. And have a safe and happy New Year's Eve. We love you guys, but we got to go.
Happy New Year's, everyone. See ya.
Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo, Deuce and Mo. They tell